Hello, my single solitary viewer, and today we're going to kill a legendary little Pokemon called Shaymin. Oh, you know what? I definitely need to switch around to one Pokemon and need my Smeargle. I just realized, I hope he's not going to go despawn back there. Let's bring Smeargle out. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna send in our Pidgeotto for the suicide mission. Don't kill yourself in the water. Okay. better catch him like this, and with a quick attack that will do next to nothing. Oh, look at that! That did like a pixel of damage. Now here goes our Pidgeotto, my shiny Pidgeotto that I caught just immediately after the stream last week. And what can I send out this time? I'll send in Smeargle and put this Shaymin to sleep. I hope that's possible. Shaymin used Magical Leaf, and Smeargle... Wait, did it say that it was invulnerable to... It doesn't affect Shaymin? No! 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 Okay, Smeargle, I'm gonna have to... oh my god, it heals itself. I think I'm not gonna be able to capture this Shaymin. Okay, hold on. I have no choice here but to click on run, take out this thing, use my first Master Ball on Shaymin. What? Oh. Oh. Oh, do I need to, stop damaging yourself. Bag. Pokeball. Use the Master Ball. I know it's just Shaymin, but it heals itself. It's invulnerable to sleep. So, yeah, there's no getting away this time, Shaymin. No getting away. Alright, so this episode, there's going to be a little bit of footage that was, like, filmed a little while ago. I won't lie, it's, thank you, Etho. Filmed a little while ago. My Eevee is getting better and better, by the way, so the breeding is coming along. It's coming along just fine. But what we're doing here is we're going to be putting together a little bit of a segment that I recorded with CaptainSparklez, and it's going to be explaining what basically the next project for me is. So take a look.
Yeah, this house is pretty cool, dude. Thanks. I know it's kind of the best one on the server.
It's basically actually one of the best gyms around.
I think it is. No, easy to keep it simple.
Well, the best part is that there's no annoying little Pokemon that keep spawning around everywhere. You can just focus on the actual fight.
Yeah, as heads are out of the ceiling, you know.
Well, maybe it's for the minis.
Okay, feel free to heal so that you can teleport back here, unless it doesn't matter to you.
I don't have an actual teleporting Pokemon. Can you believe that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No, I'm probably good. Yeah, I like traveling. It's not far away, it turns out.
Not far away. Like, it's only 3,000 blocks.
Where I set up my breeder is 9,000 blocks away. That one's far.
Why'd you choose that?
It was pretty. There was a flower forest, and there was sunflower plains and that kind of stuff. It was pretty, I thought.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, figured building something on top of this plateau here, where I mean, it's gonna be hard to upstage the best house on the server, but I'll let you try. Yeah. And then some kind of underground gym would be cool, and then some kind of farm area. That's pretty much all that I had in mind, Right.
We'll try to do things one at a time. House with storage probably is what I'd go first.
Storage would be cool for sure.
The storage is definitely probably the most useful, most important part. Once you've got that down, you can start you can start living.
Yeah, some applied energistics would be really nice.
I don't think we have that on the server.
Yeah. I feel like you can make it happen though with your building. You can just build.
I can apply some stuff, but probably not energistics.
Okay, whatever. If you say so.
Unless you need just yeah.
So you said that you can do like a modern thing. It'd be kind of
Yeah.
different than what everyone else has in Spawn Town.
It would. There's some
down.
other modern builds on the server when you go farther away, but yeah.
I've probably not seen every build because people build so far out that I just
No,
how far out are all the chunks loaded? Like how far do you have to go to get new chunks?
I don't even know because I've been told some people have gone very, 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 very far away, and they've flown immense distances in the vain hopes so far of finding woodland mansions.
Oh, okay.
Because there's
but you
rare
can't-
loot. There's rare
can't find a
Pokemon loot
villager.
in there. Yeah. No, it's not for the illager. The special generation chests for the Poke loot. You can find what is it?
But you have to just randomly stumble onto it because there are no villagers to trade the maps for.
Correct, exactly. So
Ooh.
you can imagine if you just like fly around in various directions, just hoping you stumble onto a woodland mansion, how far away you might need to go.
Yeah.
And so far as I know, nobody's found one. So,
But that's just like a line of chunks, right? It's not the full radius because every point you get out from spawn,
true.
like that's an even larger radius of chunks that would have to be loaded. So
that's
I
true.
wonder.
Like complete
wonder.
rings, I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. There must be some heading that you could go to where, like, what would be the closest where you would start generating new chunks? I wonder. But
Well, let
Anywho.
me see on my map. I think on my end, the farthest I went, because I can look on my journey map and just pinpoint exactly the farthest I went. And
what key is to enlarge that again? Is it M? No.
no, that's I can't even tell.
Oh,
I can't even tell. I can't. Too much to look at. Though I'm not sure it's necessary to like generate new chunks though. Why do you
I
need
guess
to
not.
generate new chunks?
I guess not. I was more curious, but anyway, is there anything like what's the payment? How does this work?
The payment is really
Yes.
easy and it's extremely cheap. It's not something you'll be invested in at all. I'll
Okay.
just be needing your firstborn.
Well, if I told you that I was getting a vasectomy next month, what would you do about that?
I'm gonna need some samples. No, I don't have any. I don't have any payment systems. I've already been burned because I built a house for someone who has not paid anything at all.
I see.
Yeah, usually I ask for building materials, or if you can help at least finding building materials and so on.
Okay.
So if you have some time on your hands,
What sort of materials?
that's what I'm thinking. If we are going modern, usually quartz is a pretty safe bet.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
how
see,
many-
that is where it would be important to find new chunks in the nether because it might have been harvested.
Yeah. I don't have any quartz on me though, because I like to build with the biome as well and check what those would be. Usually for a more homely look and stuff, I go heavily with wood, which I would expect there might be wood involved. But yeah, well, no, we can work out payments and so on at some other point for something. That's,
I mean, I'll try to find some quartz if I can, and then also, what kind of wood would you use? Not that wood's difficult to come by.
Wood's not very difficult to come by. Usually, oak looks the best in
Okay.
savannas. Usually,
Cool.
I think. So it turns out I
You
really
don't want to
have
make
a
an
whole lot
orange
of oak.
house?
I really don't have a whole lot of oak.
All right. Well, I can try to find some of that for ya.
I think there's one right here.
Wait, is this an oak? Oh,
Yeah,
it actually is.
that's
Huh. Wonder what you're doing here.
What are the odds?
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So oak and quartz. I'll try to get some of that. I'm assuming no amount is too much.
No, probably not. Just a couple. I thought I saw a ditto down there, and it was just a neat arena.
That's the story of my life.
Yeah.
Jordan, you missed a ditto. I'm like, it's not not a Ditto. It's not a Ditto.
You know what I've heard?
Ditto.
I don't know if you've been told, but I heard that even sneakier, sometimes Dittos spawn, but they're disguised as something else.
Can they actually do that though?
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
God.
You'll know it's a Ditto first because they still say Ditto.
Oh, okay. So it won't be faked out if you're actually hovering over it.
Yeah, and if you hover over it, like you see the name of this one, the Ditto, you won't see a name at all. So if you see a Pokemon that doesn't have a name and it says Ditto, then it's probably a Ditto that's transformed into something else. Because when the Pokes fight each other?
Yeah.
Well, when a Ditto fights something else, that's when it transforms.
Right. Oh, man. This just brought a whole new element into things.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, it's a good thing that this grassy area is all nice and cleared out.
Because in one of my previous episodes, I was like talking to the camera like an idiot while I was like searching for Dittos, and while I was talking, I walked past one, ended my episode, and then all the comments came in at 19 minutes. You walked right past a Ditto.
Whoops!
Every time. That's just how it works.
You know, I just realized can demolish Pokemon centers for quartz. You just turn this into a shell of a building.
That is indeed true, though. I mean, it's best remove it completely than to just leave a shell. The shell would just it would lower the real estate value of your.
You want me to just
your plot?
Make this a husk of a Pokemon Center and a Pokemart over here? Because like I still want the building to be functional, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I've seen so many of them despawn for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I just wish that my Pokemart here would actually have, TMs and HMs instead of airmail, which has absolutely no use whatsoever.
Well, you can send like nice little letters and say "I love you," sealed, Jordan.
Yep, that's as useful as HMs and TMs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need to get some iron and stuff. Oi. Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling I'm pretty resource poor in comparison to everyone.
So it depends on who. I know some who are dirt poor.
Really? That make me feel better to know. Yeah. So thank you.
Dutch is poor. He has, especially in terms of Pokemon items, he's got next to nothing.
All right. I mean, your level of next to nothing, your level of next to nothing and my level of next to nothing might be different. So I might be similar. So you never know.
Maybe so. Still, we'll try to aim big with the storage room. You'll have,
cool.
It'll maybe inspire you to get everything.
Let me strive for greatness.
Exactly.
That'll be ideal. Yeah,
Think
for sure.
Big.
I will, and then maybe one of these days we'll be able to host a tournament at the gym that will be constructed and stuff like that. All right. Let's see.
I'll probably borrow a beacon to dig out a gym, but I'll start on the main house and storage first.
Okay. Cool stuff. Yeah. Is there any estimate as to when you think you'll start on things?
No.
Okay.
I'm wondering, can I? Yeah, I'm working on a lot of a project that is requiring a lot of editing, and it's taking a whole lot of time.
Okay. All good, no rush.
Once that one's done, then I'm a lot freer.
No rush at all. All right. Hey, no, I appreciate you being willing to do it at all. I very much appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
All right.
I like finding a purpose. Because sometimes, when it comes to the Pokemon stuff, I'm not the most useful. And so
yeah, I'm not either, so
getting into building is a little bit more into my comfort zone.
And I'm probably just not super useful at anything really, but I try to do my best.
You give it the old college try, as they say.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that because I dropped out of college.
I see. Yeah. I mean, you gave that a try. See?
I did give it a try. I just I didn't encounter any lasting success there.
Oh, you have a mine shaft. Lucky.
Oh yeah, there's a whole abandoned mineshaft thing under here. It's pretty cool.
I mean, there's loot in the minecart chests. It's the most important part. Potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Check that out. I should check that out. And there can also be a lot of iron and stuff like that. So yeah.
There can be, yeah.
You're like, iron. Why is he lacking on iron? The most plentiful resource. Yeah, just don't.
Do you have a lot of fossils? Because this minecart chest has fossils.
I have no fossils, actually.
Well, you could get your first one right here.
That would be super duper.
Super duper.
Oh, covered fossil. I know a lot of people have been like talking about, Jordan, you need to get fossils and stuff. So that is great. Oh, and a firestone? Man, so much stuff.
And there's going to be
fantastic.
With the Mad Science Lab, we'll get you in that house.
Oh, cool. Yeah, dude, I'm down for that. That'd be sweet. Is that like do I provide the machinery though for the
yeah, probably.
Mad Science Lab?
Yeah, the recipes are pretty simple, and it's something you can like do for episodes and stuff. So I'm not going to steal content away. But there's another minecart. There's another minecart chest over here that you might want to check out.
All right, hold on. I'm like, I'm walking around with my torch in hand, so it makes me forget to place down torches, and then I'm gonna like lose my way back. Although I guess it doesn't matter. I can always teleport out. Yeah, come to think of it, that's smart.
Oh yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the use. You can't get lost when you can just teleport out. So what am I worried about?
I'll just dig out. No problem.
Okay, where is the minecart chest?
I fell into a cobweb, but it's right down there. It's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, diamonds! Sweet. So exciting for me.
It's so exciting.
All right.
That's why I always like compulsively check the all the mine shafts, because the minecart has Pokémon loot. This one isn't great, but it does have some ingots of iron. I'll grab those for you.
Is it like one of the only places where you can find like random Poke loot generated in the world?
Any dungeon, any what are they called? The fortresses in the Nether, and the strongholds as well. Oh,
and I guess in Ultra Space there's also
there's also stuff. Yeah, stuff that spawns in the igloos. They all have different loot. That's why like people were specifically looking for the Woodland Mansion, because the Woodland Mansion one has a specific item that can spawn there.
What is it?
I'm trying to remember, but it's a very, very rare item that's used to spawn a Pokemon, a legendary. And if you don't have it, you can't spawn it. No, not that one. I'm trying to. I have it on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember what it is.
What other like super?
Anyway,
it's red something.
Yeah, I think it's. Anyway.
I don't know enough. I don't know how you get all the plates in order to spawn Arceus. Even once you have all the plates, I forget what the actual mechanism is for doing it.
I'm still missing plates myself. Though it's a lot easier to get some of the plates if you go in the Ultra Space and explore that for a long time.
Yeah, no, that's where I've gotten all the ones that I do have.
Oh, okay. Because there's some other plates that will spawn, like, for example, in these mineshafts. Some of them.
Are there ones that
those
you
are
can't
usually earth
get?
plates and stuff, so those are pretty easy to get.
Are there ones you can't get in Ultra Space?
I do believe, yeah.
Ow! I might need water.
Because I think there's some plates where you can only get by defeating a boss.
That's annoying.
Boss Pokemon, yeah, of a certain type, of course. Are those diamonds? Those are diamonds. Do I have fortune on me? I do have fortune. Okay.
Oh, lucky you.
Well, I'll give them to you. I have a lot of diamonds. Unlike most SMPs, diamonds aren't that. Once you have your tools, you have your tools. You don't.
I don't even have any diamond armor at all, because I haven't spent much time focused on, getting normal resources and stuff.
Well, if you can, focus on getting Poké Dollars. And
Yeah,
buying
my
disc
problem
stars.
is a lot of trainers. They don't seem to be very generous in that department.
That's true. If you get what's it called, Meowth, with the ability, not the ability. Well, I mean, a group with the ability pickup will help you get a little rich. But what's the I forget the move. But Meowth can learn a move where he generates money by fighting
Really?
Pokemon. Yeah.
Huh.
So.
And how does it... Wait, like, and you can do this when you're not in battle?
No, it's when in battle.
It's called Payday.
Yeah, Payday. That's the one.
And so does it just make the trainer pay you more at the end of it?
It doesn't even have to be a trainer. It can be like some wild Pokemon, and somehow it'll have money. Meowth
So basically
will make it
just
happen.
bullies Pokemon for its lunch money?
Pretty much.
Nice.
I think that's why they gave it a little gangster voice in the anime.
I mean, I guess that does sort of
voice.
make sense.
That's right.
Okay.
See? You're going to give me that money.
I don't know that it sounded exactly like that.
That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do.
I don't know that it sounded like the Al Capone impersonators, but you know,
yeah.
whatever works for you.
I mean, I've rarely had the conversations with Al Capone, so it's very difficult to. I think we only like briefly talked once, and we just said like, "Oh, Al." Please.
Amulet coin, pickup, and payday. I guess you can do like a triple combo if you want lots of dollars.
Mm-hmm. Poké dollar bills.
Yeah, my balance currently is 72 because it always bugs when I get onto the server for some reason.
Yeah, you have to like give you have like transfer. I don't know if it's gonna solve it for you, but like it's always bugged. Come on. Okay, never mind. I'm in a fight. I can't do the I can't do the command. But you transfer one Poké Dollar to someone on the server, and then it's gonna just solve the situation. At least it's gonna show the real number. It's gonna make some money.
Yeah, for sure. No,
appear.
I've solved it before. It's annoying because it happens every single time.
Every time, literally every time you log on. Yeah.
Every time I get on.
Literally.
Yep. So what is your current squad?
I don't know that I have an actual squad.
Hmm.
Especially since I'm so busy, like trying to breed a few pokes, trying to breed some Whismers, some Gibbles, some Eevees, and also Magikarps. Those
Trying to get like perfect IV ones or whatever.
Right. I'm really, really close with the Whismers. And Eevee is, of course, a long pain in the butt because only Extreme Hills. Okay. Only that's
probably
next to
spawn.
Lily again. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't think breeding would be this long. It's actually very long.
So is it that every time you get a new one that has better IVs, you then just swap out the lesser IV one for that one, and you just keep going until it's perfect?
Yep. And then you use some objects to help, the genetics get passed along the way you'd prefer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know nothing about that, so that'll definitely go well for me when I try it.
But yeah, if you see items that you have like all the bracelets and stuff, like the power anklets and
okay, you
lens,
can use those
all that stuff,
other than you don't have to just use it for EV spawning or EV training.
Yeah, it's not just training; it's also breeding. Yeah, and the most important one, of course, if you may have heard, is the Destiny Knot.
I have no idea what that is, and I have not heard of it.
The Destiny Knot is an item that now drops fairly regularly. It used to be rare, and now it's much more common because Per Ugly now drops it when you kill it.
Oh, okay.
So if you see Per Ugly, you can get a Destiny Knot or two, and then that one can transfer a lot more of the parents' IVs to the child that is being bred.
Okay. Huh. Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
So that one's an important one to you know, if you have it on you, you want to keep it. You might have actually already have one, for example. It's not impossible.
I don't think so, but
it looks like a completely worthless little ball of red wool.
Okay.
So you'd look at the item and you're like, well, that doesn't. How is that useful? In any way?
I'll make sure to check next time I find a pure ugly. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even if you don't use them for yourself, you can almost certainly find someone who will want to buy it off you.
All right. Cool. Good to know. All right, I think I'm good in the mind for now. I got a bunch of iron, which is sort of what I
Excellent.
set out for.
You're going to be ready to create all the balls?
Absolutely. Wait, no. Yeah. Oh, God, go away. Oh, wait, there's more iron. Hold on.
Well, there's always more.
Right within view, though. Whoop.
Ooh,
sorry, I just left you in the dust.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll dig my way out at some point. But right now I'm too close right underneath your hill. And if I dig up at that spot, I'm going to dig up in the highest spot of the hill. And I don't like digging up more than I need to.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Well, I mean, it doesn't truly matter, but I am a lazy bum.
Oh, dude, I'm with you on that 100%.
Why dig a lot when you can just dig medium?
I prefer to dig medium for sure, 100%. All right, let's see. Cool. Good stuff.
And it turns out this leads straight out. Okay.
All right, I'll be right there.
Wonderful.
I don't know where you're at exactly, but I made a trip back, sorted my inventory, and came back before you got a chance to dig to the surface. The beauty of Kadabra.
Well,
it's a tiny little mount that you got there.
Yeah.
I guess that makes it easier to see, though, right?
You killed them before, though, in the tournament.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's my jolly good swallow.
Wait, so when you ride it, does it basically not? You don't have to go F5. You can just see because it's so tiny.
Yeah, exactly. I can see perfectly because it's
actually kind of smart.
Well, yeah. If I look down, I can see him the tiny. But yeah, no. That's why the tiny ones are preferable in my eye.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea.
I know the big ones are a lot scarier looking, but
yeah, I'll tell you. This one not convenient because I take damage every time I dismount.
Yeah, the Rayquaza I was fighting earlier despawned in my face because
that's a bummer.
I just couldn't hit it with the ball. I kept throwing the ball to initiate combat, and I never caught the sweet spot where you start the fight.
Wait, why didn't you just throw Pokemon at it?
That's what I was doing.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, I was throwing the Pokemon to start the fight. And it just never connected.
Wait, so when you were saying I can't catch this, it wasn't because it wouldn't get caught. It was you literally couldn't.
Well, there was. I mean, I fought him once, and then he killed my entire team.
Okay.
And so I went and revived them because they were taking a nap, and I was like, stop being lazy. There's work to be done. Oh, by the way, there you go. Some iron.
Oh, thank you.
From the trip. And on try number 2, attempt number 2, I just never got to initiate the fight ever. And like we traveled so far away. Just flying off, and I was just unable to. That's a Cyndaquil.
Wait, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to just throw the ball at it. Uh, yeah, dude, that's a bummer. That's weird. For some reason, I probably got lucky with this one because it was like really close to the ground, so I
Hmm.
didn't have to do the whole flying through the air obnoxiousness in order to get it.
Ah, yes, yeah, that would have helped a lot.
So is yours like up in the sky, super high, and
It was pretty high.
no,
As you saw, Lily died of fall damage
that was from the rain closet.
after
Okay.
yeah, because she kept them battle locked while I got there.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, I swear if this thing uses like my whole stack of Ultra Balls, I'm gonna not have it.
I'd be surprised.
Oh my god. I went through an entire stack of Ultra Balls on a 1 HP paralyzed slept Keldeo. And it's like, okay, I need to just screw this. I'm gonna
I mean, I've
run.
had several Cyndaquils. I don't remember that they were hard to catch.
Well, I must have a Pokemon repellent baked into my being or something like that. I
Wouldn't be
am not
surprised.
kidding. Ah, shoot, Amoongus has fainted. I didn't heal. Oh, shoot. I gotta go all the way back home for this.
No, there's a hero right here.
Yeah, I can't do that one. Then I can't fast travel back home.
Oh.
Yeah, I have until I get another teleport plate. I'm slightly limited in what I can do here. So I need to get third place or higher again in whatever the next tournament is so that I can just go back and forth without worrying about healing.
Zygarde will take care of it.
I hope so. Let's glare it. Get it paralyzed, and now let's. I swear, paralysis just doesn't seem to actually work. It's not like Pokemon seem to be able to attack 90% of the time. Oh my god, this guy! I'm gonna go through another half stack of Ultra Balls and move into the timer balls on this one. Oh my god, you're
Actually,
paralyzed in 1 HP.
At this point, you've went through
Switch
enough
to a timer
rounds
ball.
that the timer ball actually is probably has slightly better odds of catching. Oh, there you
Okay,
go.
we're good. We're good. Oi, let's check those stats. Watch it be just absolute garbo. What do you know what nature I'm looking for on this thing?
On a Cyndaquil, I do not know. What's the ability of the Cyndaquil?
Let's see. Hold on, let's check the IVs. 65%, not bad. Moves and summary, it has Blaze. Powers up fire type moves when the Pokemon is in trouble.
Yeah. I was asking because Wells Knight is looking for starter Pokemon like Cyndaquil who do not have Blaze, who have a different ability, and those are super rare. That's why he's looking for them.
So, and its nature is serious, which looks like it doesn't actually have a benefit of any kind. So what do I know? All right.
But I'll be honest with you. If I see a Ditto, I am not telling you, and I'm catching it for myself. I only have one Ditto, and I do need a second one.
I see. Well, I'll keep that in mind then.
Well, I mean, that's if I see a Ditto. What are the odds that I'd even see a Ditto, right?
I have no idea, but pretty low. I swear, I caught my first Ditto within 5 minutes after saying, let's find a Ditto. And then I was like, oh, this must not be difficult. Haven't seen one since. So
Little did you know.
Yeah, I got exorbitantly lucky, which seems to be the case so often when it comes to like the first time trying something, and then it really messes with my expectations.
I can imagine. Yeah, aside from the Ditto I walked past during one episode, I waited like 3 weeks total, constantly in savanna biomes all day.
Yeah.
For another Ditto.
Wow.
It took a long time.
Okay. Yeah, that's not encouraging at all.
And then I got the Ditto and the female Eevee back to back.
Are Eevees really rare?
Well, the Eevees are rare, but the female Eevee is even more rare because only 1 in 8 Eevee is a female.
Oh, jeez.
And if you want to breed Eevees, of course, you need the girl.
Oh boy.
So that was even luckier, actually. You could say the Ditto is less rare than the female Eevee.
Well, I'll basically just discount ever possibly finding any
Well, it
Eevees or breeding them.
spawns at sunrise in birch forests. So if you have
Okay.
a birch forest and you're hanging around
I
there
don't. I
during
don't actually know where
sunrise,
the nearest birch forest is.
neither do I. I'll be honest.
Well, I need to replenish my Ultra Ball supply now. And I guess timer balls are like probably more useful generally.
Well, in long fights they are, but for regular fights, ultra balls and dusk balls are gonna do just fine. And because, especially when I catch a female, I carry a lot of luxury balls as well for catching females.
What does that do?
Well, the luxury balls is for the breeder in you. So what happens is when you breed Pokemon, the Pokemon you breed inherit the ball of the mother.
Okay.
So if I catch all my mothers in luxury balls, all the Pokemon I breed will be born in luxury balls. And what happens is that the luxury balls, they just give bonuses to the Pokemon in their happiness, and they're easier to keep happy and stuff. So it's just that kind of bonus.
Okay, interesting.
But that's more like long-term planning in terms of breeding. If you have no,
so a
interest in
luxury
breeding,
ball only matters if you're planning on breeding with
yeah,
the one.
Kind of, yeah, I think so.
Interesting. Yeah, I need to do the breeding thing at some point, probably, if I ever want to be competitive with anyone else in future competitions.
Especially if you get another Ditto, you can just have fun breeding Ditto eggs. Not necessarily to breed perfect pokes, but it's just fun to play the lottery and say, what are we gonna get?
Yeah, dude. That's why crate openings are so popular in video games. Is it works?
Yeah. Everyone place their bets. We're gonna get a Blitzel. No, it was a Farfetch'd.
What is? I guess the best one you could get from a Ditto egg would be like a Metagross or something like that, probably, or a Tyranitar.
I would at this point I would say it's probably an Ultra Beast.
Oh, you can hatch Ultra Beasts from
yes,
the eggs.
Yes, you can. Some have. Okay. I think actually only on the server so far, only one Ultra Beast was actually caught in the wild, and all of the other Ultra Beasts, I don't have one, but the other Ultra Beasts people have are from Ditto eggs.
Huh. Okay, and Ultra Beasts, like, they are their own Pokemon, just like they're legendaries and they're regular Pokemon. Okay. So they have their own numbers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Are their stats super crazy and overpowered and even better than legendaries, or what's the deal with them?
I think overall they're not quite as they're better than regular Pokemon, but probably not as impressive as most legendaries. I mean, it all depends.
Why
on
are they banned from the tourneys then?
Oh, because they were too strong compared to a regular Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So they'd be unfair in a Ditto tournament.
Okay.
Oh,
because you can't.
Here's a Purugly. Let me wreck your face, Purugly. Allow me to collect a Destiny Knot.
I wish you luck. What's the % chance of dropping the Destiny Knot?
I'm not sure, but I got 2 fish and 1 Destiny Knot.
Oh, okay. I guess that worked.
Oh yeah, I'm actually having too many Destiny Knots now because I killed too many Puruglies.
Well, maybe I'll come to you asking for a favor if I have trouble, but it sounds like it wouldn't be that too difficult to come by.
Well, yeah, you just find a plains at night, and there's probably going to be a Purugly or.
Yeah, there's been a bunch that have spawned outside my house.
Yeah.
They don't seem too difficult, but as soon as I start actually looking for it on purpose, that's when it's going to be like, all right, these don't exist anymore.
By the way, how close am I to the 500 meters to the south of your hill is a desert village, and that one has a store that sells TMs.
Oh, cool. Does it have anything cool at the moment?
Let me see. It's got Calm Mind, Solar Beam, Psychic, Brick Break, Rock Tomb.
Solar Beam is pretty good. I probably actually don't have the money.
Stone Edge and Snarl.
Oh, Stone Edge. I actually need that for Entei. How much does it cost, though?
Stone Edge is the most expensive here.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's
How much?
It's 15. Wow, it's 15,000. Yeah.
I don't actually know if I have all the money for that.
I don't
know how much money I have right now, though. So /transfer. Wait, transfer 1. And I have 14,355. I can't buy it. Sweet.
And I have 29,000.
So really? I thought you'd be just like balling out of control.
No, I spent a lot on TMs for the tournament actually, but that means I can buy Stone Edge. You want it?
I mean,
you as an
just
IOU, you can pay me later.
You could just transfer me like 700, and then I'll feel less indebted to you.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll just be completely broke. Good thing the next tournament has not been announced. I'll have time.
Sparkle. That's a much better number.
Oh, dude, 7-Eleven. Let me snag a Slurpee with that.
Exactly. I was thinking of the most convenient number on you.
All right.
But if you head to minus 1,000 and on the X minus 3,000.
All right, one sec. I'm gonna head back.
There.
Okay, minus 1,000 and minus 3,000.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So basically, just straight back towards spawn from a place.
Straight, pretty much straight south.
I've actually probably been by this before. I think
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because they did come from this direction.
It's a very unassuming village. Ow.
Is this the one that's by the...
It's in the desert, but also close to a little place.
No, I'm... Oh, yeah, I have been to this one before. All right. Hey, man.
You're a little bit
What
glitched.
you got?
But, wow.
Stone Edge. Stone Edge, so good.
Are you in the store?
I'm in the store.
You are, like, completely glitched and spasming out right in front of the store to me. It's,
oh, okay.
It's
cool.
hypnotic.
I don't know what it looks like, but cool. Okay. All right. Which one do I want to swap out on Entei for Stone Edge? Let me check. Smogon. Okay. Sacred Fire, Extreme Speed, Stone Edge, and Flare Blitz.
Flare Blitz.
So I guess we could swap out...
Wait, is that my Entei? Oh, that's probably my Entei.
What? I have mine out.
Oh, no, that's yours. Okay.
What should I swap out? Ironhead or Extra Sensory?
I don't know. Probably Extra Sensory. What does Extra Sensory even do?
It's an 80 power, 100% accuracy psychic move, and it also can cause the target to potentially flinch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd probably dump that. I feel like the other moves are probably stronger in general.
Okay. Farewell Extra Sensory, and we've got a Stone Edge. Good stuff.
Unless Stone Edge is worse. What does that do?
No, Stone Edge is it's powerful. Its accuracy isn't as good, but it's recommended by Smogon, so I'm gonna trust them.
Yeah, and Smogon know what they're talking about.
Cool. All right. Well, I appreciate the $711. I'm further indebted to you, so that's pretty good.
Yep. Soon I'll own your house.
I mean, you kind of already are, so I don't.
That was a bad example.
It's kind of exactly what's going on here. So it's basically I'll just be renting the house from you, and that's how it'll work. Okay. Well, I think I'm actually gonna get winding down on my stream for the time being. But it's been a pleasure, and I appreciate you. Even though the best house on the server is kind of awesome, and I'm gonna miss it, and it's gonna be hard to upstage, I'll trust you. That's fine. Frank Lloyd Wright ain't got nothing on my dirt cube, but
no, he definitely. I mean, if he had known about the dirt cube, I think he would have changed his style completely.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
He's built a few houses in LA, and they're actually nice. I wouldn't want to replace them with a dirt house. I actually think you're not even allowed to remodel them if you buy them, because it's like
they're all
a historical monument. Yeah.
Mm.
So you're living in a house that all you can do is just kind of keep it up to date, but you can't do anything to it.
But usually a Frank Lloyd Wright house is pretty close to perfect, except for the fact that
they're actually not, though. They're pretty old.
They're kind of old, and they have like features that are outdated nowadays. Like they have smaller bathrooms, because back then they didn't think anyone would want a large bathroom with like a large bath and 2 sinks and all that kind of stuff. That that a lot of people go for now, but back then, a family only needs 1 tiny bathroom. What is this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but people have always been hosting parties, and that's why houses have lots of bathrooms for the sake of parties. So, but what do I know? I don't host parties with lots of people. I don't like to do that.
And then have them in your house or something? Wow.
Yeah, I don't like having a lot of people in my house at one time.
No, I'm on board with that. If there's going to be a lot of people, I propose a night out somewhere.
Please, anywhere but my house. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, dude, no shoes allowed, though. That's not even a question. All right, man. Well, let me know if you need anything else for the sake of building, and I'll try to maybe farm some quartz and some wood.
Yep, I'll keep you updated as soon as I have a clearer plan.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good to me, dude. Have a good one. Catch you later.
Laters. Thank you for watching, my single solitary viewer, and hopefully, maybe you will help me come up with an evil plan. I'm thinking Frank Lloyd Wright, but with the modern-sized bathrooms, and with the accoutrement that you might want on a Pixelmon server. So large storage and the room for all the machines that a Pokemon expert would love to have in their house, that kind of stuff. But otherwise, try to go somewhere that's going to be looking pretty sleek. Pretty sleek. There you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. I threw out jolly good instead of ending the recording. I am the best at this. Sponsored by the Flues Crew on Patreon.